3, 2, 1, ready, start. Honorable members, it gives me immense pleasure to address this session of Parliament. Just 2 months ago, we celebrated the 75th anniversary of adoption of our Constitution. And only a few days ago, the Indian Republic Day completed 75 years of its journey. This occasion will elevate India's pride as the mother of democracy to new heights. On behalf of all the citizens of the country, I pay tribute to Baba Saheb Ambedkar and all the framers of the Constitution. Honorable members, the historic festival of Mahakumbh is also underway in the country. Mahakumbh is a festival of India's cultural tradition and social consciousness. Millions of devotees from across the country and the world have taken the holy dip at Prayagraj. I express my sorrow over the unfortunate incident that occurred on Mauni Amavasya and wish for the speedy recovery of the injured. A few days ago, we lost the former Prime Minister of the country, Dr. Manmohan Singh ji. He served the nation as Prime Minister for 10 years and was a long-time Member of Parliament. I offer my heartfelt tribute to Manmohan Singh ji. Honorable members, my government is infusing new energy through unprecedented achievements in this Amrit Kal of India's development journey. The pace of work has tripled in this third term. Today, the nation is witnessing major decisions and policies being implemented at an extraordinary speed, with the highest priority given to the poor, the middle class, the youth, women, and farmers. In the third term of my government, concrete steps have been taken to achieve the goal of providing housing for all. Extending the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, we have decided to provide new homes to an additional 3 crore families. A budget of 5,36,000 crore rupees has been allocated for this purpose. My government is committed to granting ownership rights of residential land to the rural poor and promoting financial inclusion. Under the Swamitwa scheme, we have issued 2.25 crore property cards so far, of which approximately 70 lakh property cards have been distributed in the last 6 months alone. Under the PM Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme, 41,000 crore rupees has been disbursed to crores of farmers in recent months. The Dharti Aba Tribal Village Utkarsh campaign has been launched for the upliftment of 5 crore people from tribal communities, with an allocation of 80,000 crore rupees for this initiative. Under the Ayushman Bharat scheme, 6 crore senior citizens aged 70 years and above will receive health insurance with a health cover of 5 lakh rupees per year. For small entrepreneurs, the loan limit under the Mudra scheme has been increased from 10 lakh rupees to 20 lakh rupees. My government has placed special focus on education for the youth and creating new employment opportunities for them. The PM Vidya Lakshmi scheme has been introduced to provide financial assistance to meritorious students for higher education. Additionally, 1 crore youth will be given internship opportunities in the top 500 companies. A new law has been enacted to prevent incidents of paper leaks and ensure transparency in recruitment. Following the spirit of prosperity through cooperation, the government has approved the proposal to establish the Tribhuvan Cooperative University. Under the fourth phase of the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, the government has sanctioned 70,000 crore rupees to connect 25,000 habitations. As the country celebrates the centenary year of Atalji's birth, the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana continues to embody his vision. Currently, 71 Vande Bharat, Amrit Bharat, and Namo Bharat trains are operational across the country, with 17 new Vande Bharat trains and one Namo Bharat train added in the past 6 months. The government has also made swift progress on critical issues like One Nation, One Election, and Waqf Act amendment. Honorable members, the decade long tenure of my government has infused new energy into the journey of a Biksit Bharat. In the vision of a Biksit Bharat, there is the collective strength of public participation, a roadmap for the nation's economic progress, the power of technology in the form of a digital revolution, and the foundation of modern infrastructure. The government is steering India towards becoming the world's third largest economy. To ensure that the journey towards Viksit Bharat continues to be guided by the ideals of our constitution, the government has placed four key principles: service, good governance, prosperity, and pride at the core of its governance. The government is making rapid advances in its commitment to reform, perform, and transform. The guiding mantra of my government is Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas, and its goal is the creation of a Viksit Bharat. Honorable members, development is truly meaningful when its benefits reach the person standing at the last rung of society. This is the essence of Antyodaya, to which my government has been unwavering committed.